This is my bedroom. And, well, it's a bit of a sight for sore eyes. In fact, it hurts my eyes so much that it keeps me up at night sometimes. Like, I sit in my bed trying to fall asleep, but all I can think about is, wow, this room sucks. So, it's finally time to do something about it. In this inaugural episode of The Big Little Show, I'm going to be completely upending my room and rebuilding it from the ground up, just so I can catch a couple extra Z's at night. Roll the intro.
They were raising the rent up when enough was enough.
Welcome to my bedroom. It's not in a great state right now, let's put it that way. So it's time to change. It's time for a big refresh and to make this room something that I actually enjoy and not a clash of my 9-year-old self and my 13-year-old self, because that is scary. We have a 4-step mastermind plan for this. Step 1 is to declutter everything. Get rid of all the stuff I don't want. Just clean this room out because there's a lot of stuff and it's overwhelming. Step 2, repaint. The walls are currently bright blue, so we're just gonna paint it a little bit of a lighter, more monotone color and something that actually goes with the furniture in this room. Step 3, assemble. I have some new furniture and just some new decorations for this room, so I need to hang all that up, build stuff, get all that set up, and then step 4 is decorate. We'll make things look a little bit prettier. I'm very excited because this room sucks, so I need to make it better. First step is decluttering, so this is the first corner to go. That whole hammock and all of the stuffed animals and stuff, it just needs to go. I don't care, just get it out of my sight. These stuffed animals have been absolute titans on my bed, and it's time for them to enjoy a well-deserved retirement. I gave one last salute to their service before bagging them up. Alright, next step in the whole decluttering process are my lovely bookshelves, which don't have very many books on them, but whatever. So this whole shelving unit needs to go. I'll probably keep most of the stuff on it, but the shelving unit itself needs to go. We're gonna clean all this up before we move it out of my room to paint. Ladies, one at a time. I know we're all obsessed with the Junior Jet Setter drip, but one at a time. Okay, I'm gonna actually, clean my room now. With the declutter mostly done and dusted, it was time for the next phase of the plan, painting. So I headed to my local Sherwin-Williams to pick up an assortment of exciting grays. Partially to read the wacky names, we have Useful Gray, Repose Gray, Lazy Gray, Silver Point, and Worldly Gray. And partially to put them on my wall to see which one would be the best. I decided on Worldly Gray, so maybe my room will be a little more internationally appealing with a new coat. We're getting ready to paint tomorrow, so a lot of the stuff has to come off the walls and come off the shelves, and then we bring it all back in and it'll be a different color. Everything is in the closet. That was on there. And now I probably need to get all of that stuff in there as well. I'm just realizing that. One of my favorite things to say, this is my Kentucky Bucky Ducky from when I went to Nashville this fall. Okay, Editor Michael here. I know I sound like an absolute idiot when I say I got my Kentucky Duck in Nashville, which is in Tennessee, if you're not aware. I did actually get it in Kentucky. The Bucky's we drove to Kentucky. There's a whole video on my channel, and I document it, and I promise it's from Kentucky. It's not from Nashville, and I'm not an idiot. Okay, back to this. Random fact, you didn't really need to know that, but now he's going in the closet. Alright, it's painting day. Everything's actually out of the room now except for the bed because it doesn't really fit through that. This will probably take the better part of today and then a bit of tomorrow as well because it definitely needs 2 coats. I guess let's get to it. Got a couple hours ahead of us, so let's get going. We're waiting for the first coat of paint to dry, so while we wait, we're going to move on to step 3, which is assemble, which basically solely exists because of this. This is a tiered shelf that I got off of Amazon for my birthday, and I don't know if you've ever built Amazon shelves before, but sometimes they can be really, really annoying. I figured for your entertainment, I will build a shelf. Okay, let's get started. I finished it. It took me like an hour, but I finished it. And as I stand here comparing my height to an inanimate object, I got some good news. Alright, good news. Kind of thought we were getting the second coat of paint. but it's all dry and it's looking pretty good in here. The shelf is done, so the assembly part of this is done. So now let's just move everything back in here and decorate, as long as we don't need a second coat, which hopefully we don't. All right, peep the new room. It's done. What do you think? We're not doing anything else. No, I'm just kidding. But we are getting pretty close to it actually being done. We just need to move everything back in here now and then redecorate, which is what we're on to. Phase 4, decorating. I kind of know what this room's gonna look like, but I haven't actually put it all together yet. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit tonight, but mostly tomorrow and the next day, I will be focusing on redecorating this room, making it look nice, and then we'll finally be done and I can sleep easy again.
Hand out, she holds. It's feeling like we've been here before. We're both so broke. That's something that'll keep us afloat. Don't walk too slow. We can't keep falling deeper again. Came too close and the taste so far from pure. A rush of blood, but we search for so much more. We've all been here before. We've all been here before.
Alright, after 5 pretty excessive days of work, the room is finally done, so time for the final showcase. You just walk in and it looks so much better than it used to. So right when you walk in, you still have the 2 vinyl frames. We have Connor Price's debut album and AJR album. Behind the door, this is new, we have 2 hooks of hats. Then over here, we got a big bulletin board with a bunch of pictures of me and my friends and family and stuff. And we have another couple of them over here. This is more travel stuff. These bookshelves are in the same place and what's in them has changed. And then also the vinyls above the wall are different. I absolutely love this corner shelf and how it turned out. I think it looks so good. It's very simplistic, but that's kind of the vibe I was going for. The whole nightstand is basically the same, but there is a new lamp, and I replaced my clock with an Echo Spot. I redid these shelves. These shelves were really cluttered before, and now they look a lot nicer. Everything from the G-Wagon, Clancy vinyl, and the Baby Yoda statue, everything in between. I think these just look so much better, so much more cleaned up. Okay, I love this wall. This is just kind of a track and cross-country memorabilia wall. I have a bunch of bibs from races and stickers from events and stuff, and then some framed certificates and awards and stuff. That just looks really cool. Like, that's awesome. Over here, I have my guitar on the wall, nothing super special. That's about it. I mean, you can compare the opening frames of this video to this now. It's so much better. So hopefully this will last me another 10 years before I have to redo my room. Hopefully I'm not living in my room in 10 years. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I appreciate everyone tuning in to the first episode of The Big Little Show. If you want to see more random stuff like this, consider leaving a like and subscribing to see more of the show in the future. But for now, just remember to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.